Welcome back everyone to Priya Sattvic Kitchen. So I will show you how to make beet roti today, soft tortillas, which we will make at home, fresh and nicely made with fresh organic beet. So I will start with the recipe. It's really easy. We just need flour, a little bit of salt, which is optional if you want to put salt in there. If not, you can skip that. And we'll use 2 cups of flour, half a beet, so I've taken a big one and we'll do half of it, and then a cup of water, and we'll mix everything together and make a dough out of it. So let's start with the recipe here. So what we'll do first is we'll grate some beet here. I have a huge one here, so we'll use the fine side on the grater and grate it. As you can see, I'm not draining anything out. I'm just gonna use the whole thing here. So we'll grate the whole thing here. I've grated everything and we'll just take everything out, whatever's left on the grater here. So as you can see, I have almost here half a cup of finely grated beets. So what I did is, like, I didn't take the pulp out. I still have the pulp and the juices in there. So we'll use 2 cups of flour here. Actually, someone requested me to make it without the machine, without the dough maker. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, so it's easier. So there you go. So I have 2 cups of flour here. You can use whole wheat or white flour, whichever one you prefer. What I do here is I have half a teaspoon of cumin, which I'll rub a little bit just to take that flavor and the smell out, and I'll put it in there. Okay. And then I will add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt here. You can add less or more according to your taste. Okay, I'll just mix everything together here, and then I'll add water here. So we'll add the water. What I'm doing is I'm going to add the water on the grater because it still has a little bit of beet left there, so I can use the whole thing. So I have used about a cup of water here. So I've added a cup of water to 2 cups of flour here, and we'll mix everything nicely together. I know if you don't have a dough maker at home, sometimes it does get a little hard to see how it's made. So we'll form a dough here. So make sure you blend everything together. So depending on how much water came out of the beet, so if you think your dough is little too soft, or you can always add dry flour to it. So there you go. So we'll add 2 teaspoons of olive oil here. You can also add butter if you prefer, or clarified butter like ghee if you prefer. We'll put a little bit of, so I have added 2 teaspoons of olive oil here, and then I'm just gonna massage it nicely. Okay, so the dough is ready here. Okay, so we will make small balls out of this. So we'll make dough out of it here. So just made 3 big ones, but we'll break it into pieces later. So I have a rolling pin here, and then I have some dry flour here. So we'll put some flour on the board here and just roll this, and we'll make small doughs out of this. Okay, so I think you can make about 9 rotis out of this, so 9 medium size. So So now what we'll do is we'll put some dry flour on this and we'll just roll this. So if you think it's a little too sticky, you can always add more dry flour. And if you think it's perfect, then it rolls like this. If your dough is softer, you can always add more dry flour, as I said, and that will make your dough really perfect and nice. And that way, like, you don't have to fight around with your dough. So I've rolled one, so I'm rolling another one here. Put a little bit of dry flour here. And we'll just go in a circular motion with the rolling pin. And that way your rotis will be always round. Okay, so this one's almost done here. So let's start with the So we'll just rub a little bit of oil over it nicely here. You can also use butter, or if you prefer, you can use ghee, whichever you prefer. So tiny bit all over. And just here. Okay. There you go. So it's cooking here. Someone just asked me if I can skip the cumin in there. You can definitely do that. It just gives that extra flavor. Some people definitely don't like the flavor of cumin, so you can skip that. And also, like, some people like black pepper or any other flavor that you need or you love, you can always add it. It's so simple. You can see it's nicely cooking here. So you can also do spinach. You can always blend spinach and add it, and same thing, like any vegetable, you can use whatever vegetable you prefer and you can make this. It's so simple and freshly made, no extra chemicals or anything in here, so it's really nice to enjoy. Okay, so with 2 cups of flour I have made about 9 tortillas here. This is my last one, and as you can see, it's all nicely cooked here. And yeah, do try it out. So as you can see, it was so simple and easy to make, less ingredients, and it takes less time, and it's really healthy, and I would say organic as well. And you make it at home, and there's no extra stuff added in there. And as I said, if you want to skip one of the flavors or something, you can definitely do that. It doesn't change the taste a lot, but I just like that extra spice in there, so I add cumin or ajwain. So do try it out and let me know how yours turned out. And do try these recipes, like even it doesn't work out for you for the first time, it will definitely do on your second or third try. But do try it. It's simple, easy, and homemade. So, and if you do like my cooking, do subscribe to Priya Sattvic Kitchen. Till next time, bye.